Joe, you've talked in the past about how all the little things add up. Was that a big problem, especially in the first half yesterday?
Yeah, as an offense, I think the main thing was turnovers. We only ran the ball 9 times, but I think 6 of those were effective runs, where it's like 4 yards, a first down, or a touchdown. You just can't turn the ball over 4 times and expect to win on the road. And I think those are big things. I mean, it might be little things during the play, but turnovers are big things this week, and that's what cost us. I mean, you never know what happens if one of those Antonio Callaway touchdowns is a touchdown. Then you're right back in it. You get another stop. You know what I mean? You go down and get another drive going, and you really never know. So if we could have limited the turnovers a little bit, I think that would have helped us.
So does it become more frustrating that so much of it was self-inflicted then? I mean, they made some good plays. Don't get me
Oh
wrong.
yeah, they're good defense, and they made some plays, and their offense did some good things, ball control, keeping us off the field. But it is frustrating when you see you can be successful. I mean, Baker threw for 350 in the second half. You're like, oh, what if we would have done that in the first half as well? Those things are frustrating. You want to play better, you want to put a better performance, and when you dig yourself that big of a hole, it's always hard to come back from.
Did they defend you guys any differently in the second half?
I don't think so. I think their plan was to try and contain Baker in the pocket. They didn't really blitz us too much. They were dropping a lot more guys into coverage. Most teams this year have been blitzing a lot. Baker's kind of been dicing them up the last couple weeks, and this week they sent a few back. But I think we just executed better. We took care of the ball better, and made some more things happen.
What does that another nose sack out prove about this offensive line, especially against that front four, the front seven?
I think it's good. I think we had some help this week. I think the running backs were doing a good job chipping. The tight ends, David, Seth, Jarvis, all really helped us. They chipped some of those guys, slowed them down a little bit. And I give Hub and Greg some big-time credit. They had the tough matchups on the edge, and they both stepped up. There was obviously a couple plays they wanted back, but for the most part, they blocked those guys, and most teams haven't been able to this year.
So since you guys get all the blame when Baker gets sacked, does this mean you guys should get some extra credit now?
Sure. If you guys want to, like I said, though, there was a lot of help. There was a lot of help this week. We had a good game plan, and the running backs were in there chipping bodies. It was fun to be a part of. It's good to protect that guy, and I mean, you guys can see when he gets taken care of, he can make some throws.
Joel, knowing what you know about Baker for as long as you've known him now, what are your thoughts on his ability to bounce back from a 3-interception game?
It's pretty impressive. I mean, I think he already bounced back in the second half. I think he improved a bunch from one half to the other, but his mentality, I think he forgot about him by halftime. So he's going to be ready this week, and I think he's going to want to improve on his overall performance. The great thing about him is he can play the next play, but he'll come back like today on Monday and be his biggest critic. He knows, he's trying to improve everything, and he wants those throws back, and he's going to be ready to get out there and improve for them.
Did you see him go down and console Callaway after that?
No.
You didn't see that?
I saw it on
Heard about
film.
it, or-
Yeah, I saw him walking towards that way. I don't know what he said or anything
What's
like
that say
that.
about him, though, that he would kind of go out of his way?
That's how he's been the whole year. He wants guys to play the next play. It's kind of been a motto, like no matter if it's good or bad, he wants to play next play, and it's been impressive the way he handles himself. Going through your rookie year, I mean, there's so much media hype, so much media attention, number 1 overall pick, and he just plays football. He loves playing football, and he knew we needed Callaway later on in the game. It was unfortunate, but he went to go pick him up. That's what your quarterback does.
You've been around, obviously, a lot of lean times. So the question is, how easy or how difficult is it for a quarterback to get guys to follow when but now you guys are winning? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When your quarterback plays well and has the ability to kind of interact with all guys like Baker does, it's easy for guys to follow him. People want to be around him. People want to, play for him, play with him, and he spreads the ball around. I mean, those guys love playing with him, and we want to protect him. They want to catch passes for him, and it's been fun. He's our guy, and we're just going to keep rallying around him and keep playing with him.
Did you hear J.J. Watt's comment after the game where he said, I guess he wasn't feeling very dangerous in the first half? And then my question to that is, do you think he put a little bit of a bullseye on his back with, kind of a comment like that? Not J.J. Baker.
Right. I don't know. I mean, I heard the comment. I think it's, JJ just having some fun with it. But Baker had a target on his back anyway. He's the number one pick in the draft, a quarterback that people are talking about all the time. Teams are going to come in and try and get after him. That's what happens. And Baker's ready for that. We're ready for that. We've been a part of that. We know that's coming, and we're ready to protect him.
How much does it add to the frustration when you're turning the ball over in the middle of a drive that looks productive during their territory?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you turn the ball over, it's frustrating. But, when you're going down the score, you feel like you have an 8-10 play drive. It's frustrating. But honestly,
let them know. No dumb questions. It's frustrating. We know.
Honestly, it's to me, it's better to turn the ball down and not give them a touchdown or something like that. You don't want to, pick six like happened earlier in the game.
You guys would probably have to win out to have a chance in the end. What in your mind, how are you taking what's left of the season after the loss?
Yeah, we're going 1-0. We're trying to go 1-0 this week. It's short seasons right now. Greg's like, we're gonna take advantage of our home field this week. We got Carolina, who's still in the hunt in the NFC, and we got to beat them first. We're not looking ahead to whoever we got after them. We're just focused on Carolina.
Can I ask one more
Yeah,
question? Myles Garrett yesterday was saying that he thinks he tuned you guys up pretty well to face some of the pass rushers that you guys do. Does he do that for you guys, and what do you think of him having 11 and a half sacks now?
Yeah, he's been impressive. I think he probably could have 15 to 20. If a few of those have been finished or a few of the holding calls have been called. He's playing at a high level, really, really high level, and we compete against him one-on-one pass rush and practice. We have a few periods a day that are competitive, and when he's on, he's on. So it's been good for our tackles to get looks against him, and I mean he's one of the best in the league. So if you can go against him in practice, you get ready for guys like J.J. Watt and Clowney in games.